He sat down to ask for a clean divorce. 50-50, no drama. He said his piece, and before he could finish, she looked at him and said, "How long have you known?" He didn't know anything, but something made him wait. And instead of saying that, he said, "Long enough." She told him everything. My marriage didn't end in an explosion. It ended the way a lot of things end, quietly, slowly, with both people gradually stopping the effort until one day you look up and realize you've been living like roommates who used to love each other. I had made my decision. I wanted a divorce, and I wanted it to be clean. 50-50 split, no lawyers tearing things apart, no dragging it out. We didn't have kids. We had some shared accounts, a house, and a car. Nothing that required a battle, just wanted out with dignity intact. I sat her down on a Wednesday evening. I told her I thought we both knew where things were, and I wanted to be honest with her, that I thought it was time to separate. She looked at me for a long moment and then said, "How long have you known?" I want to be very precise here. I had no idea what she was referring to. I assumed she meant the marriage, the distance, the slow drift. I thought she was asking how long I had been feeling this way. But something about the way she said it, something in how her whole body went still, made me pause. And instead of saying, "I don't know what you mean," I said, "Long enough." She started talking. I sat very still, I kept my face neutral, and I let her go. She told me about her boss. She told me when it started. She told me how long it had been going on, not 3 months, not 6 months, longer. She told me things that I would have never known to ask about because I didn't know that there was anything to ask. She told me all of it because she believed completely that I already knew. I nodded in the right places. I didn't push for more than what she was giving. And when she finished, when she ran out of things to confess, I said, "Thank you for telling me." Then I went upstairs. I opened my phone. I went through every text thread I had access to. I took screenshots of everything that mattered. I sent it all to myself. I closed everything and I went to sleep. My attorney called in one of the cleanest cases she had handled in a decade. The documentation I provided made the situation unambiguous. There was no dispute, nothing to argue about. The settlement came back 65-35 in my favor. We were done in less time than I had expected. My sister found out what happened, not just the divorce, but how I'd handled it that Wednesday evening. She said I had manipulated my wife, that I had let her believe something false and used it against her, that it wasn't right regardless of what she had done. I thought about that for a while. I genuinely did. And then I thought about the months before that Wednesday. I thought about the longer timeline she described. And I thought about what my sister's definition of fair actually covers when the other person spent years making choices I didn't know about. My divorce attorney thinks I handled it correctly. My sister thinks I should have said something sooner. The 65% thinks I made the right call. I'm at peace with the outcome. The marriage is over. I didn't start the fire. I just decided to stop pretending I didn't smell the smoke. I mean, why does his sister have any room to make judgment? I mean, if she knew what was going on from day one and didn't say anything to him, I mean, there's so much speculation here. But his sister, seriously, sis, step back. It's not your business. It's not your life. Like you passing judgment on your brother because he divorced his wife and found all the evidence because his wife confessed it. Girl, please sit down. All right, that's it for this story. If you like hearing full stories, follow me because I only read full stories. No cliffhangers here. I'll see you guys on the next video.